Okay, so today we're actually going to work on surface area. So surface area, if you were to say like this rectangle or the rectangular prism was a present, the surface area is going to be all the areas that you're going to cover with wrapping paper if it was considered like a gift. So this one's a little bit more difficult than what we did before for the for finding the volume. So I'm going to show you two different ways. And the first way is going to be as if we were to, like I said, if we were to kind of find the net prism of this. So it'd be if we were to peel everything apart. And this is how you were taught back when you were in sixth grade. So in this rectangular prism, I am going to go ahead and color this guy blue. So this guy and this guy are exactly the same. So we need to find out what the area of this is and multiply it by 2. So the area for a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we know that the base of this one is 4. So we're going to do 4 times 6, which is 24, and we are going to divide that by 2. So the area of, we'll call this number 1, okay? So this is 1, is going to be 12. So 24 divided by 2 is 12. Now we know that there are 2 ends or bases to it, so 1, 2. So I'm going to know that this is going to, I'm going to multiply that by 2 to give me 24 centimeters for this one. So this is going to be, if you were to look at this, this is going to be like 12 centimeters for this one, and this one's 12 centimeters. So we know that this part. Now, let's look at this base, this bottom part right here, okay, this bottom part, and it is actually a rectangle. So if you were to look at this, you've got one bottom part here, right here, and that is going to be 12. So number 2 is 12, which is here, okay, times 4, which is going to give you 48 centimeters. So we know that we have 24 plus 48, and we're trying to find out the surface area. So if I'm just going to kind of outline this one. So if you were to look at this right here for this rectangular prism, this right here, if you were to look at it, that is the bottom part. All right, and this is where my rectangle came from. So now, so this is 1, 2, this is 3, bottom part, and this is 4 and 5. So there's a side here and a side on the other side. So we're going to do step number 3, which is to find out what this guy is. So we know that we have the bottom part right here is 12. And then if you were to look up here, this angle right here is 7. So you're going to multiply that by 7. Okay, so it's after lunch, so my brain's a little bit crazy. So 12 times 7 is 84. But there are 2 sides to it because I have this side and then I have the opposite side on that back side. So we're going to take that 84 and multiply it by 2. So 84 times 2 is 168 centimeters. So I'm going to add that over here to 168. So the 24 is this triangle and that triangle. And then we have our bottom part that it's actually laying down on, which is down here. And that's that 4 times 12. And then we're getting even crazier here. And we said, hey, we actually have 2 more sides that are, we'll color this one up and down right here. So if you were to fold this down, you'll see all of these different shapes. So we did 168 plus 48 plus 24. This guy, the surface area is going to be 240 centimeters. So that is going to be the surface area of the triangular prism. So this guy here is 4 times 8 divided by 2. So 4 times 8 divided by 2 gave me 12, multiplied it 2, 24. Then I'm going to find out that bottom part that it's sitting on, all right? And that's going to be 4 times 12. So the area of this bottom rectangle is 4 by 12, which gave me 48 centimeters. And I'm kind of setting up my area where I'm adding everything together right here, okay? And then we found my two other sides, which we kind of colored in a different color, and that's 12, which is here, times 7, because we got that 7 from the other side, and that gave us 84. And we have two sides at that, and that gave us 168. So if I added the 24 plus the 48 plus the 168, it gave me 240 centimeters, which is the surface area of this triangular prism.